This improv story is based on the idea on man goes on holiday, let the story commence. Craig went in a plane to go on holiday. As he was up there, 2 fighter jets came at the side and they went like that. And Craig was like, were they talking to me? And he said to the cabin crew, excuse me, there's a couple of jets out there. And he went, by the way, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to look out that window and the jets will be there. And he looked out and the jets weren't there. And the cabin crew said, you're not allowed to do these sorts of these sorts of practical jokes, sir. It's actually very, very scary and you will be arrested. He said, they were right there. And then everything went back to normal. And then he was sitting minding his own business. And he looked out the window and there was the 2 jets. Like, so you see one at that side, you know, where they are. And then one in his window. And again, they were like that, you know, with the helmet on and everything, gone like that. They went like that with the goggles. And they went like that. He pointed at the jet fighter jet pilot, pointed at like something to do with the fighter jet's wings or something, and Craig went like that with his eyes to look to see what the pilot could be talking about. And he could see the rocket bit where the rockets are. They started to look like they were heating up and rotating, you know, as if they're like getting ready, like some sort of Death Star sort of thing or something like that. But one of the kind of sequel ones where you actually see not the Death Star, which is just the beams, but it's actually like a kind of, you see the mechanics there. The engines, no. The rockets. No. The rockets. Not the fucking jets. The rockets. On the fighter fucking jets. Use a lot. Don't you mean the jets, you mean? Limmy doesn't get it. That's a fucking fighter jet. Do you not get there's an element of threat in this fucking story? So fighter pilots are going to go down. It's just there's something wrong with my jets. Missiles, rockets, it's the same fucking thing. What do you know, 6 years? I served fucking 3 years in the fucking territorial army, eh? They wouldn't let me out because I failed the psych, eh? They wouldn't let me out because I'd be too fucking good at it, eh? Because if they put me in the fucking wall, we'd win every fucking one, eh? And the other side would go like that. We're not going to fucking do any diplomatic stuff you after this war's finished, eh? Because you were too good, eh? You're a bad fucking winner, eh? Because see, when you win a war, you got to make sure you leave some of them behind, eh? To run the place, eh? And Craig went like, pressed the button and went, excuse me, the fighter jet's out there. And he looked and they weren't there again. And they went like that. The cabin crew went like that. You're going fucking mental, by the way. You're seeing things. And Craig went like that. I'll fucking see you in hospital. The cabin crew went like that. Right, that's a threat. And Craig went like that. Right, I'm alright now. This will only happen for a third time. So everybody went back to normal and the cabin crew went like that. It better no. Because see, the third time this happens, that's when something really happens. Craig sat there, tried to go to sleep. And he looked at, and the fighter jets, and they must have been like Harrier. The Harrier ones. They were flying sideways. Harrier jump jets, they were flying sideways. Out of the way and I'll show you. Like pointed towards the windies. His windy. Out of the way and I'll show you. You see, the Harrier jump jet, it uses exhaust to to propel itself up like a jetpack, eh? A Harrier jump jet, eh? Doesn't he have to have a fucking... a runway, eh? Harrier jump jet doesn't have to have a runway, eh? They are retired aircraft. Be quiet, please. They are, eh? Hey, fucking go, eh? Like fucking Grand Theft Auto, eh? I thought one day I could fucking get one of them, eh? And blow some cunts up, eh? But they said I was too fucking eager, eh? They said I was too fucking eager, eh? Do you want to fucking win this war or no, eh? And they went like, what war? I said, what you fucking got, eh? They were flying sideways, pointing right at Craig's fucking window. That's not flying sideways. Sorry, I'm not talking about the old one that's decommissioned. The new one. This is a new one, top secret. They were all black. And you could tell they changed the dimensions so that the radar couldn't sense them. You know, kind of like futuristic looking. They look like a kind of paper airplane sort of thing. And Craig went like that to the cabin crew. By the way, the pilot in the fighter jet was like that. And Craig went, pressed the button and went to the cabin crew. I don't know who they are, but we're about to get fucking blown up by a couple of fighter jets. And everybody started screaming. The whole place. Cabin crew went like that. You will be arrested when we land. Craig said, there's not going to be any land. There's not going to be any land. Look. And the cabin crew looked out. And there was nobody there. The thing is, the fighter jets, every time Craig went to look out, one of the fighter jets went up above the plane and one of them went below where they couldn't be seen. Anyway, the plane went down and Craig got arrested. There wasn't much left to arrest though because everybody had beaten him to a pulp. They arrested basically what looked like just looked like, you know, I don't know, is that a chicken or something? Sometimes you can pull a thing out of chicken, not the guts, but there's something, what is it? Maybe cutting something off a chicken that I bought. No, it's a sinewy sort of thing. Giblet? No, it was like that. Looked like something you don't want to eat, but isn't just the guts? That's how it just looked like stringy. But they had to go through with the whole thing. They arrested him and they got fucking 100 years in jail, even though he wasn't alive. He wasn't alive, but they had to do it. There wasn't they were locked in because of the system. They changed the law after that because it was ridiculous, but they had to go through it. PS5, the fucking lot. A wee seat there. Like, no this sort of thing, but you know, the kind of gamer seat, the whole thing with this wee bit of fucking meat lying on it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And do you know who was paying for it? Do you know who was paying for 3 fucking meals a day that never got eaten? and a fucking roof over the head and a room, a private room. You, that's right, you're the taxpayer. You're the taxpayer. Yes, I'll pay my money to taxes, hospitals. Yes, to anybody needing benefits and all the rest of it. Yes, to general law and order. I know that's not very fashionable these days, but I'll tell you, if some cunt breaks into your fucking house, yes to anything else that I've no thought of. But to a piece of fucking meat, come on now. Even the most loony lefters here in this community must recognise surely that a piece of meat sitting on a gamer fucking seat, fucking the front of PS5, with a fucking roof out the fucking head and 3 square meals a fucking day. Come on, John. The end. As an epilogue, the fighter pilots did that all the time. As a initiation sort of thing. If I went red there, that's because I need more exercise. I bought a fucking bike yesterday, a new bike. You see my old bike, I'm taking it to a charity place. See if they don't pick it up though, it's got a flat tyre. See if they don't pick it up, I'm just getting fucking binned. It's getting binned. If they're too good to pick it up, if they can't be arsed, a bike that cost me about £600 fucking quid, oh well, straight in the bin. In the bin.